Good day, Matthew 3/5. Today we are going to discuss about our module 4 and the lesson is about giving advice. So, in this picture, you can see there were two teen that has problems, and below is the part of a problem page of magazine. What problems might chubby girl and lonely boy have? So listen, read, and later on we're going to answer the questions that follows. So we have here, this is the problem of chubby girl, and this is the problem of lonely boy. So this one is the advice from Carol to their problems. So listen as I read the problem and the advice from Carol. We are going to read first the problem of chubby girl. Listen carefully so that you can answer later the question that follows in this story. I'm a 14-year-old. I'm 1.60 meter tall and I weigh 70 kilos. I get bullied at school because of it and I felt embarrassed. I've been on a diet twice, but when I stop, I just put on more weight and I get upset. What should I do? So this is the problem of chubby girl. So Carol give her advice to her. Let's read Carol advice. Listen carefully. You shouldn't go on a diet without talking to a dietitian first. You should try to eat healthy, balanced meals with lots of fruit, vegetables, and water. You should also join a gym or take up a sport. I'll help you lose weight quicker. So this is the advice of Carol to chubby girl. Okay, now we are going to read the problem of lonely boy, and then we're going to read also the advice of Carol to him. So this is the problem of lonely boy. Listen carefully. My family and I moved to a new town about a month ago. The problem is that the kids in my new neighborhood are older than me. There is no one my age to hang out with. In addition, I'm a very shy guy and it's difficult for me to make new friends. I feel very lonely. What should I do? So that's the problem of lonely boy. Now let's read the advice from Carol. And Carol said, well, you can visit the local community center and take up a team sport or join a youth club in your area. You will meet lots of young people who have got similar interests, but you shouldn't be afraid to talk to them. So that's the advice of Carol to lonely boy. Now, because we already read the problem and the advice, this time we're going to read and give the answers to the question. Alright, question number 1. Who has tried to do something about her problem? And the answer is, chubby girl has tried to do something about her weight. That is the answer for question number 1. Question number 2. Why can't lonely boy hang out with the kids in his neighborhood? So the answer is because they are older than him or older than he is. Question number 3. Who should see someone for help? The answer is chubby girl should see someone for help. Alright. Who should take up a sport? And the answer is both chubby girl and lonely boy should take up a sport. And number 5 question, what problem has chubby girl got at school? She gets bullied at school. So these are the questions and the answers to the questions about giving advice that they have. Next, we have this speaking activity. Go to page 87 of your book and then find a partner. Read read the given read the given problems there, and you try to give advice also. So you are going to discuss this with your partner. Okay, so that will be your speaking exercises. Next, let's have the practice exercises or practice activities. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. So we have words in the box here. Repeat after me. Age, way, local, interest, neighborhood, diet. So we have here the answers to this question, or we have this word that completes the sentences. So we have number 1, weight, number 2, local, number 3, age, number 4, interest, number 5, diet, and number 6, neighborhood. Okay, letter B. Read the situations below and give advice. You should or shouldn't, and the prompts in the box. So we have here box that has prompt for you to use to give advice. So we have also problems or situations that needs advice. Example here, number 1, Colin, 13 years old. What is the situation of Colin? I get bullied at school because I've just started wearing glasses. What can I do? So what will be your advice for Colin? And Ursula, she's 15 years old. Her situation is, I think I'm chubby and I want to go on a diet, but my mom won't let me. I need some advice. So look at that. We are going to give them advices. Number 1. Number 1 advice. Okay, number 1 advice. For Colin, we have, you should talk to your teacher or parents. You should try to make new friends. Alright? For Ursula, we have advice like, you should take up a sport. You should talk to a doctor. So that is for Ursula advice. Okay, next. How about Neil? We have situation of Neil here. He's 17 and his situation is, I've got problem. I've just moved to a new neighborhood. I want to stay friends with my people from my old neighborhood, but it's too far away. And then Toby, which is 31 years old, or he is 31 years old, and his situation is, I enjoy my job but I work very hard and I get really tired. The problem is I need the money. What can I do? So let's give advice to them. For Neil, we can give, you should try to make new friends. You should join a team or a youth club. Okay, that's an advice for Neil. How about Toby? We can say you should relax more. You should get more sleep. You should organize your time. Okay, that is our advice for Toby. Next, we have here the activity that we need to answer. So we are going to answer the following 3 elements that we have discussed it earlier. Number 2, 3 things you can do at the gym. Number 3, 3 dairy products. Number 4, 3 kinds of fruits. And number 5, 3 vegetables. So we have the answers to the following. Okay. So for ailments, we have headache, earache, sore throat, things you can do at the gym, lift weight, aerobics, karate, 3 dairy products, milk, butter, yogurt, 3 kinds of fruit: grapes, bananas, oranges, and 3 vegetables: carrots, lettuce, and spinach. So this, we discussed this in our class last time, so it's easy for you to answer this one. And exercise B, complete the sentences with the prepositions. So we also discussed about prepositions, and this is only a review, so you can answer like 1 is out, number 2 down and up, number 3 on and on, 4 off, 5 up, 6 in, and 7 4. So we already discussed this one, and I know that it's easy for you to answer this practice. Next, complete the sentences with question tags. Also, we discussed this before, so I'll give you only this for your review. So we have here number 1, don't you, 2, should she, 3, wasn't she, 4, don't they, 5, didn't they, 6, hasn't it, 7, are they, and number 8, didn't she. So very easy, I just include this for your review. And complete with the infinitive or the ing form of the verb in the bracket. And also this one, we already discussed this one, so I'll just give you this as a review. So number 1, we have to play, 2, looking, 3, watch, 4, jump, 5, shopping, 6, to ride, 7, to get. Okay. Alright. And complete the dialogue with the sentences or phrases A to F. So, also this is a review. Easy for you to do this, I know. So, we have the answers: 1E, 2C, 3B, 4A, 5B, 6F. Alright. And the following is the situation. Then the advice for what are you going to do using should, and what are you not going to do using shouldn't. So we have here also the situations for should. Okay, when you give advice, you can say you can use should to give advice. Start with a visit to your doctor and check you're healthy enough. So these advices is a positive advice, so we are going to use should. And this is using, or this advice is using shouldn't. So here, exercise, we have sentence 1 to 4, then we are going to answer this. Okay, so exercising about 30 minutes for as many days as you can helps you lose weight. Okay, so these are the example of the advices that we can give for the situation. All right, so thank you very much. What are you going to do? Review and understand carefully so that you can answer your worksheet. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year, everyone. This is Teacher Liz saying to you goodbye and good day.